Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the Cardition here, and in today's video I've got a brand new trick prepared for you. So in this trick, I'll keep shuffling the cards, and as soon as the spectator says stop, I'll stop, and that will be the audience member's card. So let's say they say stop right here, and the top card, the top card is their card. This is the 10 of spades. So what I'm going to be doing now is taking the 10 of spades right here and using one hand to simply cut the deck. The reason I'm doing that is to show you that there's no pinky break or thumb break magic. So now I'm going to use my pointer finger and bring your card to the top of the deck, right? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, and I snatch the card, and it is the 10 of spades. And now if I want, I can make the card disappear if I throw it in that direction. You go 1, 2, 3, and the card's gone forever. And there's no way you can see the card ever again except from here, right? So if I was wondering if a magician could bring out a magic cat from a magic hat, I'm pretty sure I could make a magic card disappear in a magic space. I guess so. So now let's throw your card right into this magical space. So you go 1, 2, 3. And now I know that you know that my card's right in my hand because I'm using this to block the card out. But what if I told you that my card was not here to begin with? Hey guys, I hope you all like that trick, and now I shall be teaching you the main principle in the trick, which is the Tenkai palm. So basically what you do is you take the card, you keep your pointer finger on top and you keep your middle finger at the bottom. You hold the card like this, and as you pull in, you bring it all the way to the back of your palm and you just hold it with your thumb. From the front view is blocked because of your palm. So in quick motion it would look like that. And you'll get the hang of it. So you simply take the card back, hold it with your thumb, and as you practice this you'll get faster, and you can make it fast enough to make it look like you're throwing the card. So you bring it back and you move your fingers forward and it looks like you're throwing the card. Now since I've taught you this principle, it's very simple for me to teach you the trick, as I've already taught you the other principle I've used, which is the double lift, in my first video. So you should go and check that out. I'll leave a link of that video in the description. And now what you do is you tell the spectator that you're shuffling the cards and they can tell you to stop whenever they feel like it. And now what you do is you lift it off the back and you do the double lift. And it's one of the methods I taught you, other than the staircase method where you do that and you take off 2 cards, which is more clean in my opinion. So you take off the 2 cards, and then what you do is you do the Tenkai but with 2 cards. You hold them at the top corner, you slice off the top card, because the spectator thinks you're holding 1 card, right? And they think the bottom card is their card. They don't know about the top card at all. So you slide off the top card and you move the bottom card into Tenkai. So what you do is you're holding the queen and a random card. You take the queen and you put it into Tenkai, and because this card is blocking that angle, you just take it off. And then what you do is you keep the deck down, because right now, and you want to make sure that this doesn't flash. So you can hold it naturally down like this, you can keep it at the edge of the table like this, make sure it doesn't flash. And with this hand, you just cut the deck, because you're holding the card in this hand, so it's going to be difficult to use it to cut a deck. And to make it more reliable, you say that you're doing it to show that there are no pinky breaks or thumb breaks and it's a genuine cut and you've lost that card in the middle. Now what you do is you fist and you hold the card like this, and you just keep your pointer finger out like this. And what I did was I pointed 1, 2, 3 and made the card appear. So how I did that was you basically keep it curled around your knuckles, and the second, so basically you go 1, 2, 3, you pull out the card. So I mean it's a bit difficult to do from that angle, but you simply hold it with your pointer, thumb and middle finger and pull it out. So 1, 2, 3, and there you got the card. And then what I did is 2 vanishes, one of which I flashed. So what I did was I made the card vanish, and as I told you, once you do it quick enough, you can make it look like you've thrown the card. You can make it look like you've thrown the card. And now you consciously flash. So you hold the card like this, so that from the bottom it's flashed, and then you tell the spectator that's completely disappeared. And since I was talking to you guys, I said that it can be seen from here, but the spectator would hopefully point out for you that he can see the card. And then what you say is, if there are magicians out there in the world that could, bring out magic cats or magic hats, you can throw this magic card into a magical space. And then what you do is, you do the Tenkai right above the deck. So if you do it in quick motion, you can use the momentum of that card and use your thumb to put it back. So like that and like that. Okay, hope you can see this. Like that, you just pull the card back onto the deck. But if you do that in quick motion, the spectator never even sees it. And you want to make sure that you have this block over here, the window is blocked. So then you can build up by saying that the spectator knows all about this palm and how they know that this block is there because you know you're hiding their card, and then you begin with using the card in the first place. So I hope you like that trick, and I hope you show it to your friends and your family members, and I hope you take care during lockdown. And please do like and subscribe the video, and I shall be showing you a few more tricks in the following days, and the week is about to end shortly, so I really do hope you like, and please do comment what your favorite video is or is going to be and what you've learned. Thank you very much.